Success is the ability to adapt to change. Change is inevitable. It's a constant transition. We're constantly transitioning from one level to the other. How can you learn from that hardship? Blessings, warriors, blessings. Good day, good day. Success is the ability to adapt to change. That's right, I said it. Success is the ability to adapt to change. What am I talking about? The truth is, change is inevitable. It is guaranteed to happen. When we look at nature, we look at our surroundings, we look at life, we look at nature in itself, in its full max. We see that changes is inevitable just by watching nature. Look at the winter. We go from the winter, we go to the spring, then we go to the summer, we go to the fall, and we go back to the winter. You see that? It's seasons. Life happens in seasons. Things are constantly changing. If you look at the plants, lifespan of them, you look at them. They grow in the spring, they bloom in the summer, in the spring, and transition back to the fall, where in a week or two, everything sheds itself back out. Just to start a cycle all over again, back in the spring. That's life in itself. Change is inevitable. When we think about ourselves, our red blood cells, our white blood cells, all the cells in our organs in our body has a time span. It's constantly changing, constantly renewing. In order to grow, we constantly change, we're constantly renewing. The problem is, what change are we expecting? Are we always expecting for good change? Or do we understand that bad change is just as inevitable as good change? To grow, sometimes we need to turn up the pressure a little more. And sometimes, just when that fire is underneath that pressure, it's when you get the gold. Sometimes you need that pressure to grow. So if we change the way we look at change, if we change the way we envision change, success is bound to happen. How about this? How about looking at change as an opportunity to grow? How about looking at negative change as an opportunity to learn a lesson and to grow from it? How about that? Because when we're faced with obstacles, when we're faced with obstacles, when we're faced with struggle, when we're faced with hardship, for some reason, when we decide to dedicate ourselves to it, not when we decide, oh, this is too hard, I don't want to do it. When we decide to dedicate ourselves to that hardship and to understanding that this hardship is here to help me grow. Once I have surrendered to it, once I have decided that this will not break me, then you can work on what you can learn from that hardship. How can you learn from that hardship? How can you grow from that hardship? Because honestly, to me, changes happen, bad changes happen to learn your lessons out of it, to move forward. I don't believe that we as humans are meant to stay and be stagnant, because we're not. We're meant to constantly grow. And we're always growing, either way or the other. We're constantly growing, constantly understanding that in order to have the freedom and the full potential of the life that you want and you deserve, you have to invest in yourself and constantly growing. So what do? How do we prepare for the changes that might or can happen? What do we do when we're faced with a change, with a situation? The first thing we tend to do is panic or be afraid. But no, stop your tracks. What we must now do is prepare ourselves, understanding that change will come, but preparing ourselves that when it does come, we can adapt to the change. That's how it works. So when we know that something will come, we may not know what it is. Something will come, something will occur. That's the law of the universe. It can be good and great. If it's good, we can embrace it and take it on. But even if it's bad, when we prepare, knowing that something can come and understanding that we have to change our mindset when it does come, because it will. And understanding that we have to not only change our mindset, but how we can transition and change our lives to accommodate that change while still progressing in the success of whatever it is that we're trying to accomplish. Remember, guys, the goal is not to give up. It's to keep on going one day at a time. So when we know that something will occur, just like the coronavirus. Who knew coronavirus would happen? They were prepared for it? No, we didn't. Did we know that we would lose some loved ones? Did we know that we would be fighting coronavirus at this time? No. But guess what? It's inevitable. It will happen. Something will happen. So now if we have prepared for it, knowing that something can happen, such as putting a little something on the side if we can, income, if we can, such as just preparing emergency something in case of emergency come that can carry us through. Then when it comes and it does arrive, we can tackle it accordingly to what we have planned and prepared for. So it's about planning, understanding that while we're here at this moment in this second, if we're alive to make it for another day, understanding that we have to prepare for that next day because something can occur. And it is great for us to know when it occurs that we're ready, that we're prepared. So my question to you today is, are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready for a change to come? If something else besides this or this comes on, how would you tackle it? Are you preparing for something? Are you expecting? Not expecting something bad to happen or something to occur, but understanding that it is part of nature, that something will occur. You may not know what it is or how it is, but it's always good to prepare, to understand that life is not guaranteed for any one of us. Tomorrow is not guaranteed for any one of us. But we still must prepare for tomorrow, understanding and enjoying the moment we're living in while we're prepared for tomorrow. So I ask you, if you have not yet prepared, make sure you have it ready and down packed. Because the key to success is understanding that change will occur. Good change or bad change. And you want to be prepared the way you're getting ready for your success for good change because you're expecting it to happen. That same way you prepare for bad change. You know why? Because even if you're not expecting it to happen, it is inevitable. Something will occur. So are you ready? Ask yourself. Are you putting a little change on the side in case, just in case something bad happens? Are you putting a safety cap, a safety bag, something to make sure you have the necessity of things, just in case something happens, just in case something bad happens? Because I'm telling you, my sister and my brothers, something will happen. The question is, are you ready? I know you're ready to take the world by storm. I know you're ready to pursue your dreams. And if you're not, get ready. I know you're ready to receive every amazing thing that universe can bring to you. Are you ready for a change that can occur? Once we're ready for a change that can occur, it's harder for someone to take off our steps when we're trying to succeed. So be ready, be prepared. Just be prepared. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. Ashe.